Welcome to Top 5 China. Today we're talking about some of the awesome green projects in China. Many of you might know about China's pollution problem, but you might not know about some of the solutions the government and companies are working on to solve these problems. So we are going to look at some of the awesome green projects in China. Let's get started with number 5. You might have seen some pictures of skyscrapers covered in trees, but what is actually going on? Well, Italian architect Stefano Pareri is building vertical forests in Nanjing. It's a striking image, 1,100 trees and 2,500 smaller plants busting out of two buildings amid urban Nanjing. The city's visitors and residents alike can look forward to slightly fresher air as the buildings, called the Green Towers, are set to absorb 25 tons of carbon dioxide each year while producing oxygen. But more importantly, it is an example of a forward-thinking solution to China's urban smog that doesn't take up a large area like a public park. These are the first vertical forests in China, but we hope to see more of such forests in the future. Coming in at number 4 on our list is the China Eden Project. The goal of the project is to create a globally renowned tourism attraction and center, which demonstrates sustainable construction practices and a green living. The new center will be built in Qingdao, a coastal city with nearly 9 million people between Shanghai and Beijing. The city is backed by mountains and surrounded on 3 sides by the Yellow Sea. It is famous for hosting the 2008 Olympic sailing races, for having the largest bathing beach in Asia, and for its most famous export, Tsingtao beer. Qingdao annually receives 63 million tourists, many of whom are from Korea and Japan. This project is a great way for people to learn more about green living and sustainability. Millions of Chinese and foreigners will visit this center each year, allowing them to learn more about their own environmental impact and teaching them about how to reduce their carbon footprint. If you like pandas, then you will like this project. Coming in at number 3 is the Datong Solar Power Top Runner Base in Shanxi Province. This solar farm is shaped like a giant panda. The effort is not only a PR campaign, it is also one of the largest solar farms in the country. China continues to lead the world in renewable energy investment, and the first phase of this solar power plant was recently completed, adding 1 gigawatt of the estimated 5.5 gigawatts to the electricity grid in Datong. This project is fun and powerful. On December 19, 2017, China formally launched its national carbon market. By setting a carbon price on the country's largest greenhouse gas emitters, China has launched a new critical endeavor in its effort to tackle pollution and climate change. The carbon trading market is number 2 on our list because this green initiative is the largest carbon market in the world. While the first phase of the market only covers power generation, this step will still have major climate benefits. China's power sector generates 65% of its electricity from coal and accounts for more than 3.5 gigatons of annual carbon dioxide emissions. This new cap is almost double the European Union's carbon market and is 10 times the size of California's cap and trade system. Just like the California cap and trade system, which started slow and expanded over time, China's national carbon market is expected to expand to cover 8 high energy intensive sectors across the Chinese economy. This system will greatly reduce China's pollution over the next decades. Finally, China is fighting desertification, which is when land becomes increasingly dry, destroying plants and driving out wildlife. The main cause of this is the Gobi Desert's encroachment into arable land due to sandstorms. The country has devised an unlikely way of fighting back, trying to plant 100 billion trees along the Gobi's 4,500-kilometer border. Billions of trees have already been planted in an extremely large area known as the Great Green Wall. And while many scientists are skeptical that planting trees will make a difference, there doesn't appear to be any plans to change the program, which started in 1978 and is expected to go on until 2050. This Great Green Wall project, along with recent developments in sand control techniques, could help China recover lost farmland and improve the environment. So there you have it, some awesome green projects that China is currently working on. These are just some of the projects we find interesting. Leave a comment below to tell us about green projects you like. And remember to subscribe for more Top 5 China. See you next time.